I've been at work today and it has been a busy few weeks, so I've not had time to prepare anything massive, but I do like to make use, especially of the weather, because it's been so wet lately. Warm but wet. I think we're starting to get monsoon seasons rather than summer seasons. So, not a lot of daylight left. Right, well that's the tent set up, and all it is an overnight camp, that's all. So all I've got in here is my bedding, the dog's bedding, the dog's 2 teddy bears, bowl of water for the dog, glass of water for me, and that's it. Now it's Thursday today, it's Friday tomorrow. And what happens on a Friday? Fatwood Fire Up. But I recorded what I'm going to tag on to the end of this earlier in the year when I was down at Bisley. So it'll be the Friday Fatwood Fry Up. So we shouldn't get any dramas through the night. I haven't even got a torch with me. Anything I need I'm going to have to go back in and get, but I shouldn't need anything. It's way past my bedtime now because I'm a very early riser due to my job. So that's why all this is carry on the dog's introduction to camping, because she hasn't been camping for a while. She's got a lot bigger and a lot more energy since she was last camping. So we'll just see how the night goes, and I may speak to you in the morning, or we might just go straight into the Friday Fatwood Fry Up. It's Friday, and what happens on a Friday? The Friday Fatwood Fire Up, of course. But first of all, I've got to find some fatwood. I'm hoping that won't be too difficult because I'm in a mixed forest with evergreens in it, and it's the evergreens that give us the fatwood. So I'm not looking for a live standing tree, I'm looking for a dead tree, or at least dead lower branches. So I'll have a look round and I'll see what we can come up with. First of all, I don't want to saw a branch it's supporting on. Support. It's resting on this. It's resting on this hawthorn tree. Fatwood. Straight away, fatwood. And you see that dark resin in there, and you can smell it. Something like turpentine and eucalyptus. Dark browny orange colour. I'll saw it off here and just see how far it goes, but there's a good bit of fatwood there. There's none there. But there is there. In fact, there it's filled with it, but there's none there, or very, very little. So it doesn't go too deep in. And I've just tried cutting through one of the knots and you don't get a lot in there, so yeah, there was a fair bit in here, so I thought if I cut through there would be some in here, but there isn't. So it's just quite localised. Anyway, I'll gather what I can off here. So I've got a little haul here. A few there. A few more in the bag. So that's it. Take these back, split them up a bit between the troops, and then we'll have a bit later on today, we'll have a Friday Fatwood Fire Up. Boy, doesn't half smell nice. Might be keeping the midges off as well. While I'm here, I might as well get a little bit of birch bark. It's a bit damp this, but dry out. Oh, it's a bit past it, I think. Sounds like something's getting eaten by something. Nature is brutal. Right, so this is Fatwood Friday. I've gathered my fatwood. It's a bit later in the day. I've moved away from the generator, or hopefully I've moved far enough away. So I'm going to start processing a little bit of fatwood, because there's one thing I've learnt, and that's preparation is the key. So we'll just get some thin slivers, or we'll just break into some of this fatwood to start off with. Because what I want to do is a fry up, a Friday Fatwood Fry Up, and for that I'll get an egg. But first of all I want to scrape some fatwood off and get it started. So I know I'm running down with it with the edge of my knife. Let's try the back. Yeah, the back works. Back works. Back as good, if not better, than the edge of it. So I'm just going to use my Crusader. I'm going to put it in there. I'll put some tiny curls in as well. But I'm going to start it with a ferrocerium rod, so I need some fairly fine material to get it started. You can see some of it's quite red in there. That's the bit I probably want to get started with the ferrocerium rod. So I'll just take a bit of this outside off. In fact, I'll split that. There's a knot in there. Oh, that feels very, very greasy. Cuts like hard wax. Just see if we can get that going. We're getting there. A bit more on, I think. I suppose it'll be evaporating off as we're doing it. Right, I'm going to try and put a few shavings of ferrocerium in there without igniting it. I like to do that so that when you put the actual ignited ferrocerium rod in, there's a lot in the fuel to actually get a light. So I like to get some ferrocerium material deep inside the fuel, and then the sparks you throw off ignite those pieces, and you're not there for too long, because you're just throwing sparks into the material and hoping it catches. It doesn't always catch. In fact, it usually takes quite a few attempts, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, we're not having much success at the moment. Right, let's scrape a few more pieces in. There we go, finally success. Get there in the end. Life's not perfect. So, burns a bit smoky, so my pot's going to get very smoky, but I'm going to use it as a fuel to fry my egg. So this is my first Friday Fatwood Fry Up. Real frying with real fatwood. Look at that. I don't even need any more in yet. Right, I think we'll go for putting the egg in. It's going to be difficult because it's already been smashed, so I might end up with it all over the place. It is a bit deep in the oil, but never mind. Right, I'll just get the bread. Right, and this is the bread. Can't see it. This is the bread I cooked earlier, or 2 days ago to be precise. So we're going to slap that egg between 2 slices of bread. Right, I'm not sure how I'm going to get this out of here. With a spatula, I think. which I'm going to have to knock up quickly. Right. Stuck to the bottom. That's the white. I've got the yolk to come yet. Look at that, it's still going strong. So, that's my egg. Fried egg sandwich.